Greetings. How y'all doing, man? Welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of The Corner. So glad to have you guys here with us. It's a lot we're gonna talk about today, man. First off, I just want to say what's up to y'all, man. Happy Friday. It's a good Friday today. I know a lot of y'all out there having a good time. You're celebrating another weekend that we've made it through, a week that we've made it through, and we finally reached the Friday. So hats off to everybody who survived. We had such a really, really productive week. And definitely we're going to talk about some things, some interesting things that have actually kicked off here that we didn't expect. Great things, I must say. So we're definitely going to talk about that. But before we do want to give a shout out, to everybody. But also I want to give a shout out to places where we get these actual figures from, as I do each and every week. I always want to pay homage. Starting off to my man Ray from Underground Figures again, with that new release and reveal this week. You might want to hit him up. Full transparency when it comes to responses, no NRD. On top of that, he will get back to you in such a timely manner. Package as well. My man Ray, all day, every day, will definitely take care of you. And also you want to make sure that when you head on over to the homepage that you sign up for the newsletter, so you are always up to date with everything that's actually up and coming, because again, Ray is like that, such a good guy. I'm hoping we probably see him again in the community, in the chat, either him or Ray from Hawk Wars, who we're going to talk about next. Definitely want to give a shout out to my man Ray from Hawk Wars Toys, as always, who always hooks everybody up with the things that they definitely need. I hit him up yesterday for some things, and he's gonna hold that down. But yes, want to give a shout out to my man Ray from Hawk Wars Toys as well. Not only do you get the figure that you're looking for, but you also get the comic book to boot. So definitely he is an amazing guy, an amazing individual. So I definitely want to give him a shout out. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Watch His Sixth over there, Comic Relief, Comic Collectibles, comic books, 1/10 scale, 1/10 scale, 12 scale, anything that you're definitely looking for. He got it. They got it for you. So definitely head on over there. Proud sponsor of, you already know what it is, the Spring Fever Flex that's going over there on the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. Mind you, tonight is the final roundabout when we come to the we're rounding out the Figure Flex, or the Spring Fever Flex. So tonight. Make sure you got those flexes in, those submissions in. We still got some golden tickets to give away, so those will be announced. But again, next Friday, the winner will be announced. So definitely you want to make sure that you are here. So thank you guys so much for being part of a great community. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Maju Space, Maju Case. You see that model that's right here. I can't wait to get that. But definitely, this guy is such a good individual, and always taking care of the community when it comes to displays. So I definitely want to give him a super duper shout out as well. And thank him for always, what he does for this community. So let's get back in here. Let's see what we got, man. Who we got in here with us in here that decided to stop through, because I know we got a lot of y'all here. And thank you guys for rocking with me, man. Y'all could be anywhere else, and you don't have to necessarily be here. But when you are here, you show up and show out. And you create such a positive response in this community. We don't have to be separated by politics. Everybody actually has their own views, whether it's, whatever your political stance is, it doesn't matter. We come here and we basically socialize when it comes to collecting, and that's where I want to keep it. All are welcome, no matter who you are, color, creed, sexuality, anything. You can be here, and I'm so glad to have you here with us. As always. So who we got here? We got Luis Escoviva in here. We got L Walker in the building. Yomo is in the building with us as well. Chewy's Bandolier is with us. We got Kobe Van Wild. Hello, friends. Sending positive vibes to all. Thank you for being here, Kobe, as well. Ren's Talentino is here. We got Jeffrey in the building. Del A is in the building. We got my man Low Keys in the building. Green with envy for this one. Can't wait to add to the shelf. Pleasant surprise. Definitely. Hashtag pleasant surprise. We got my guy, Figurassic Park, who's in the building, man. It's always good to see him back in the fray. He's such a talented dude. as well as Renz, who's probably at home painting with his forehead wrinkles. We got my man Movie Cannon in the building. What's up, Movie Cannon? Man, you gotta get me on the show one of these days, bro. Movie Cannon, you gotta get me in there. I want to make an appearance. You gotta make an appearance on my show, and I gotta definitely make an appearance on your show, man. So definitely shout me out there. We got AJ and the Groups in the building. Andrew Gibo is in here as well. Paul Morales is in the building. Thank you for being here. Eric Hankey is in here. Timothy Dixon is in the building. What's going on with you, brother? So glad to have you here with us. Prime is in here. AJ Agrusa. Everybody say congratulations. Number one, it was his birthday. Number two, he got engaged. So congratulations to my man AJ Agrusa on his engagement. My God, love you, man. Thank you for being here. Ed R is in the building. Thank you for being here. Commander Green is in the building. Yeah, this announcement's crazy. We got my man Crispy Craig is in the building. Thank you for being here. Who else we got? Chewy's Bandolier. We got Jake in the building. Thank you for being here, man. As always, Christopher Greaves is in the building. What's up, collecting fam? Kid Fisto has been released from purgatory. Let's go. You already know. Who else do we got in the building with us, man? Valkyrie Magnus is in the building with us. Sith Spawn 85. Not what I was expecting last night, but I'll take it all day. I'm right there with you, brother. None of us expected it, but it's pleasant as always, man. And we definitely welcome that, man. Definitely welcome that as always. What's up, my man Malachi the Dawn is in here. We got Anthony in the building. Salute. What's going on with you, brother? Salute to you, man. In the building. Striker 47. The RSB for this figure is so old. I didn't even get a notification that it was. I got my notification last night. That freaked me out, but you already know. For those of y'all who are living under a rock and you don't know what we are talking about right now, we are about to get into it because it was a pleasant surprise. Not only did we get an amazing release the other day with Shuri, such a beautiful figure. Oh my God, I'm in love with that Shuri figure. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait. I'm going to treat it with care. It might even actually be almost second or third. Well, actually, I got to say third to Jen Erso because I don't know. It's one of my most anticipated, and I love the figure so much. Anyway, we are here today. We have gathered here today to talk about a figure that was basically released from purgatory that we didn't think was going to be released from purgatory, but it was, and it was a pleasant surprise that we are talking about none other than Kid Fisto himself. Kid Fisto himself, man. This figure was in purgatory for the longest time. For the longest time, right? That's a Billy Joel song. For the longest time. This thing was in purgatory for the longest period of time before they decided that, hey, it is time to put that thing out. And that's exactly what they did. And listen, I don't know about y'all. I don't know where you stand with this, but I am so happy that they did. I'm happy that they did. I'm happy that they finally gave us this figure and they didn't hold back. I'm just excited, man. I am uber excited, and I hope you guys are as well, because this is something that we deserve. We deserve a win, and we definitely got a win with this figure. So I'm definitely excited about it. Everything so far about this piece looks phenomenal. And here's the thing, like, they gave us this. Also keep in mind that, so we got this, but then we also got, let's see here, the, so with Sidious that's already released, with Mace is released, and this, or not, Sidious revealed, Mace released, this revealed, you'll be able to basically complete and be able to pull off that fight that we had in his throne room. And I think that would be incredible. And I love the simple fact that they gave us, also we get that bonus Clone Wars look. That's incredible. Everything about this, man, like the tentacles, it definitely looks better than it did. I think it's a definite repaint from what they gave us from the prototype, the original prototype. So it does look a bit better. It looks good. I wish they, part of me wishes that they would have gave us two head sculpts. Like one with him smiling at 3PO when he force pushed him. That would have been dope. but beggars can't be choosers because I'm happy that we got this in general. This was definitely an instant pre-order. I'm not, hands down, instant pre-order. There was no questions asked. And it's sad because it's like, yo, I'm sitting on so many already. But this is Kit Fisto, one of the ones that we have been waiting for like almost, I don't know how long. And to finally get it in hand, I'm like, man, let's go. Let's go. You know, you can't complain, you know. And here's the thing. This is expected. So it's expected basically between June and, you know, and September of 2025. So definitely you got some time. You definitely got some time to make this move. But I'm happy about it nonetheless. I don't know about y'all, man. I'm uber happy and so glad, you know, that we actually have this here within our grasp. I know a lot of y'all are. You're probably just like me. Is like, yo, bruh, we got this piece in, bruh. Let's go, bruh. Let's go, bruh. I can hear Dan. Dan, what's going on, bruh? Shout out to my brother Dan from 6 Girl Reviews. I love that dude. That is my boy. That is my brother. He's like, yo, what's going on, bruh? And he's gonna be ready to cheat. I can hear him now, man. I can hear him now. But this piece, okay, so let me say something right off the rip, real quick. I want to say this right off the rip because there's a lot of people out there. I've seen this, and you know, a lot of people were questioning whether or not, okay, what does this mean towards the future? Because we hear this a lot. What does it mean towards the future? Does this mean that there is a possibility that we'll be able to get or they'll release even more figures from Purgatory? You know, is this something that's going to definitely happen? You know what I mean? So that's always been the question. This was the question that's, you know, definitely been asked. Is this going to be one of those situations where we might see something else that's going to get released from Purgatory? I don't know. Honestly, I can say I don't know. I'm not going to say we will. I'm not going to say we won't. But I can't basically stick by that notion that we're going to see more figures from Purgatory as of yet, because we know how they work. And the only reason why I think they're doing this right now is because of what they promised. They did basically promise something from what is it? Again, we're talking about Attack of the Clones. You know what I mean? They are basically talking about not Attack of the Clones, but also even still, you know, New Hope. I mean, not New Hope, Phantom Menace. So they're trying to basically complete that line. They're trying to go on and give us like certain things from that line that we might actually see. And I don't doubt it. I definitely don't doubt it. You know, I don't doubt that we won't see anything else. I'm not going to say that they won't dip back in Purgatory. I'm not saying that they won't give us figures like Plo Koon. Definitely not saying that we won't see anything else like that. But I err on the side of caution when we actually drift into that space of saying, oh, then this basically is excited because they might release more. Because again, I would love for them to release bays, but I think that moment is past, you know. But it, you know, again, we're also still waiting for both the Inquisitors. We're still waiting for that. So hopefully we might see something like that pretty soon. I don't know. But I don't know. In any case, it is a happy moment. It's a happy moment that we are getting this figure. It's a happy moment that we, you know, again, we have wanted it for so long. And I guess they were like, you know what? Go ahead, do it. Let's go ahead and give it to them because we need to. We need to make sure that we give them what they want. We need to make sure that we complete this line somehow. And I think they did. And I'm good. I'm grateful for it. Definitely grateful for this piece, man. The tailoring looks good. The sculpt looks good. Everything about this is incredible. It does come with an LED USB light up powered lightsaber. I love that. You do get the temple display as well. Like, so when you have the stand, it does come with that temple floor imprint. You get that. You know, I know Jay would be like, boots are not an accessory. You get the gauntlets. You get a saber hilt. 2 different saber hilts. This piece, yeah, it is definitely coming home for me. And I'm excited about it. I am. Let's see what the chat. Let me see what y'all saying out in the chat. We got my man who was Christopher. He did. Damn, this figure's fire. They did Kid Fisto so dirty in Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, it was here's the thing. It was funny because anybody who's actually read the Revenge of the Sith novel, the fight was a lot longer. The fight was longer. Kid Fisto and the rest of the Jedi Council and those who basically met, they didn't die as quick as it was in the movie. I think just for editing purposes and for timing, they cut that down. But in the books, it was longer. It was a longer fight. We got 77 watching, or we got 82 watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Please do me a favor. All 82 of y'all that are here right here, 82, give me 82 likes. It's easy. Yeah. Creating these kind of aliens creatures is so cool for the display. I really hope we can get a Bosk soon. But only thing I'll say I wish they gave us was the underwater saber from that would be dope. Especially the effects. That would definitely be be dope. The RMD Collective, hello there, Lael. Happy, hyped for the Kid Fisto finally. Yes, I am. I definitely am. I'm super hyped for it. Yeah, I know a Palpatine was just fast. Yeah, he definitely was. Let me see here. Yeah, I love that we can use him in the Clone Wars display too. Definitely me too. I definitely love that. I love it. I love it. Plo Koon, I hope so. Yeah, man. I'm hoping we see a lot of them. Sister Teen. Yeah, I do hope we get that. I hope we do. My daughter doesn't call me dad. She calls me bruh. Right? Bruh. That's a new thing amongst these kids. Bruh. 86 people here watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Agree, Smiling Sculpt. Yeah, definitely would love to have that. I need a throne room dial created. Definitely. You all right there? What's up, Lael, my dude? What's going on, Big Rib? Thank you for being here, brother. That guy, Mark, feel like smiling head sculpts really showed Kid Fisto's character more. Still happy it's happening. Yeah, definitely. I'll be passing on this one, but I'm glad for my fellow Star Wars collectors who have been wanting this guy. Bro, I've wanted this for so long. I believe he was sitting in purgatory for like 8 years. It felt like it. It definitely felt like it. Let me see here. Baze is now a possibility. I hope, Renz. It's hard to say. Especially when we get in this space, because again, we know that everything has an agenda and they're only doing it based on the narrative right now. We just came off of May the 4th, other Star Wars content. So it's hard to say what they'll basically do and when we'll get it. If we'll continue to go down this line, I'm hoping that they do. I was even, you know what? It's crazy because I was looking through the pictures to see if there were any teasers. I always do. I want to see if there were any teasers for things to come. You know what I mean? If there were any other figures that were featured, if there were anything and there was none. No more teasers. No other teasers than what we actually see. So they made sure that they didn't give us more. You know what I mean? They made sure that they were kind of, they wanted to stay away from that space. They was like, we don't want to show y'all too much because we don't want y'all to get too extra hype for something that may not come. So, that this is basically what they do. You know what I mean? They don't want you to get too hype. They're like, yo, simmer down. Don't get too comfortable thinking that we're going to give you more, because we're not. Anyway, let's go ahead, because I wanted to do something real quick, right? So let's go back. I want to go back as far as we can, right? So we're talking about Kid Fisto. We're talking about other figures that were on the docket. So if y'all don't mind, let's just go through Purgatory real quick, right? Do y'all mind? Can we travel through Purgatory real quick? Y'all don't mind? Did we take a quick trip through Purgatory? Can we take a quick trip through Purgatory real quick? Huh? Can we? Let's take a quick trip through Purgatory. Let's look. We're gonna look back and look. Once this man is a Hot Toy Star Wars event supposed to last through June. I think it ends soon. It ends soon. It really does end soon. Plo defeated Yola in the duel, I believe. Only other Jedi who did it was Mace, but that's a fun battle scenario for sure. Definitely. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to take, all right, so we're going to take a trip. This gives me hope we'll get that. Yeah, so 91 Pulp, we're going to take a trip. Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip. So let's go through Purgatory real quick, okay? So here we are. This is the land of Purgatory, right? So we're starting with page 2 and we're going to lead up to 1. Now, as you can see, we still got that Captain Marvel Star Force version. It still says coming soon. Y'all need to take that off of Purgatory because that's not going to happen. I would get it if it wasn't, just because, but they didn't. You got that Young Rog, that's on Purgatory. You still got that Team Suit War Machine in Purgatory, that Quantum Machine 6 scale Captain America in Purgatory. You still got that Spider-Man Velocity suit in Purgatory. You still got that Spider-Man Light Up Function 6 scale still in Purgatory. We see the Bill and Ted. We see the Iron Man Mark II quarter scale still in Purgatory. Captain America Team Suit still in Purgatory. Now we see now this is the interesting one because this has been sitting here for the longest time. We got this Clone Trooper 6 scale, right? Why the hell have they not released this yet? Why? We've gotten zero, clones, for our boy Cody. None. Why haven't they released this yet? It's an easy cash grab. Like, if anything, this would have been one that I thought they would have released a long time ago. I bet you half of y'all forgot that this was here. Y'all forgot. I didn't. Half of y'all probably did. But why this is sitting here and why it hasn't been released, I don't know. But it still says it's up for RSVP. And I think I basically did RSVP that. You have these Battle Droid 6 scale figures. They did release some of the Battle Droids. Now, the Jedi Starfighter, this is interesting because this was teased. And this has been teased. I didn't RSVP this yet because I'm like, yeah, I don't know. This is never going to see the light of day. Just like that, a lot of us, and I hate to prove Mario right because he was right, that N1 Starfighter, that modified N1 Starfighter, we never seen that at all. At all. But that's still there, right? We still got the R4-19 6 scale that was never released. Look at that. Sitting there, never released. Right? And I don't know if it's just mainly based on demand. You still got that Snow Trooper from the Solo film, Solo, a Star Wars story, that was still sitting there. That hasn't been released. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Let me reiterate. This is the Snow Trooper from Rise of Skywalker. So that's what that one was from. Let's see here. You have that Nightwing that was never released. Who knows if that'll ever get released. You have that Navarro Imperial Safe House diorama, never released. You have that Grogu 6 scale figure set, still sitting there for some reason, don't know. We have the Clone Commander. It says coming soon, never released, right? We have Baron Zemo, never released. Miles Morales purple suit, never released. T'Challa Star-Lord 6 scale figure, never released. And that was from What If, right? So that's just page, all of this, mind you, this is on page 1, right? Just page 1. Page 2, I'm sorry. So now we're hitting page 1. Let's go all the way down here, right? Now, we have that Hawkeye figure, and I did see people who put that up. This was Hawkeye to go next to Kate Bishop. How many people were wanting this figure? How many people were looking for this figure? We didn't get it, right? Never got it at all. I don't know what's going on. And the thing is, if you were smart, Hot Toys, right? And I'm not saying that. Whoa, it took me out a second. Wow, I kicked myself out of here real quick. Ain't that crazy? I got kicked out, but I'm back. And let's go back to your regularly scheduled program. We're going to get right back on in here. I thought y'all was going to kick me out. Nah, y'all ain't kicking me out. Let's go back in here. Okay, so I'm not saying that Howard isn't smart, because he is. He's definitely a smart individual, and he knows what he's doing, right? But the problem is you're letting a lot of these things sit. You had that Spider-Man upgrade quarter scale. That never happened. I wasn't going to get it anyway. You have that Iron Man Mark II quarter scale. Again, they're still showing that. That Spider-Man integrated suit quarter scale, still sitting there. Now, here's one that a lot of people that were looking for here. This was the 89 Bat computer, like 89 Bat. Now, mind you, we have the 89 Batmobile. We have the 89 figure coming soon. They teased this. This was never dropped. So we're just like, right now, we're going through purgatory. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So we're in purgatory right now, right? We have that Admiral Kirk. Well, again, this stuff could still come. And this is, again, we're talking about the 6 scale figures from Wrath of Khan. So we see those. We have that Spider-Man black and gold quarter scale. Not interested in that. We have the Pit Droid set. Still says coming soon, right? And I think that was released. I'm not really sure. I don't know. It was released, revealed. I don't know. But it still says coming soon. There we go. We have the M1 Starfighter, right? And then we got the Grogu and Mandalorian set for the M1 Starfighter, never released. We have now, I don't have to really speak and say anything else other than that. We have the 4th sister, 5th brother that we're still waiting on, that was teased during the May the 4th event, Powers of the Dark Side. Still haven't seen that. We have the Loki with Throne 6 scale figure. Haven't seen that. Don't know if we ever will. Here's the big two. So we have Drax and we have Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Don't know if we're going to ever get those, and they'll probably sit in purgatory for the longest time. We have that Anzellan, life-size figure. Don't know if we're going to see that. We have the Armorer, and this was definitely a re-release of the Armorer. Now, here, I guess either a 2.0 I don't know what you want to call it, what they were going to do with it, but it definitely did look like a repaint. We have the COVID Mandalorian, male and female, still sitting in purgatory. Somebody said earlier they were looking for that Gwen from Across the Spider-Verse. I don't know why they didn't do that. Didn't make any sense. R5. MODOK. Not really, it's not my thing. We got the Magneto statue. We got the Grogu life size. Don't need that. I wasn't really looking for it myself. We have that Death Star detention. It's the Death Star Trooper with detention panel. What's going on, man? What's up with that? I don't know what's going on. That one, it's and then we have the Death Trooper, right? Now this is the Death Trooper, the mummified Death Trooper that that we actually got, the undead, put it that way, that we got, and that was revealed from Ahsoka, right? So these are all things that are basically sitting in purgatory right now. Like, what's up? So when we're talking about the Kit Fisto, like, let's go back to Kit. So we're gonna go back to Kit Fisto. We're talking about this figure that was sitting in purgatory for a while. They removed it, and now we see it. They did do the same thing with Bespin Luke a long time ago. Also Padme. So I think that what they're doing is they're finishing from that line. Remember, when this was announced, it was announced around the same time. It was crazy though, because I think, if I'm sure, this was announced around the same time that Qui-Gon Jinn was announced. This was revealed around that time. Since then, we've gotten Qui-Gon. They took Padme off of purgatory. We had Luke that was sitting on purgatory, and that was the Bespin Luke. So pretty much they've gone through and they've picked and choose certain things, and I think it's based on the demand, and also it suits the narrative. So I don't know. Does it give us hope? I can only err on the side of optimism when it comes to that. I don't know. We got to see. 111 people out there watching. Make sure you hit this like button so you know what we talking about. We got Mark Attack. Am I the only one who prefers the Attack of the Clones Kit Fisto design over Revenge of the Sith? You're right. You're actually right, because it is two different designs. This was basically an upgrade. Chewie's Bandolier, I think Howard will be mining Purgatory for a while because of the Hollywood strikes. Chewie's Bandolier, you got a point. That's the one thing that I did miss. The Hollywood strikes put a lot on hold because we have minimal content that's actually coming. I think the only thing that we can look forward to, if they decide to do it, shout out to Christopher, because Christopher was talking about this the other day. If they basically decide to release any of the figures from, if they decide to give us any of the actual figures from the Acolyte. So the Acolyte is going to be the test of times. And I'm hoping that they do, because I cannot wait. Me and Toy are going to actually go see it on Monday and at the King of Prussia. My man, what's going on with you, Blitz 0065? I'm a grown ass man. Thank you for being here. Oh man, definitely. Let me see here. We got Jar Jar. Yeah, he definitely looks good. Hold up. What the hell is Honey Dickin? Who said Honey? What the hell is Honey Dickin? No Diddy. That's funny, bro. That is funny. That is funny. That is funny. That is funny. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, we need Carrie Man. Yeah, Carrie Ann Moss is a Jedi. We definitely need that. I hope that's one of the first figures that they drop. Honestly, I hope they do. I really hope they do. Now's the perfect time for a Bouse drop or Howard. Yeah, definitely. To justify it, it is, because if you're giving us this, and if it's something that you decide that you want to give us, I mean, come on, man. I mean, it makes the most sense. It definitely makes the most sense that you do this. This thing is phenomenal. Like I hope they, you know what? They have to go through, I hope, especially as popular as certain characters are. You know what I mean? Certain characters that we have that are in the Jedi Council. I hope they go through and they continue to give us all the Jedis from that council. Just do it. I mean, it just makes so much sense to do it. It does. It does. It does. I mean, there's so many figures that you can actually give us from that line. You know what I mean? So many things, especially now that we have these particular figures, it just makes so much sense. So just go down. I want to see all the Jedi Council members, all of them. All of them. Give me all the Jedi Council members, all of them, right? I want Shak T, Plo Koon, definitely give us Plo Koon. Hell, give us even, go back and give us Seifel Diaz. Why not? Stas Ali, give us that. All of them. I want them all. Give us all of them, every single one of them, and I'm all in. I'm all in. I think it just makes the most sense. Oh, could y'all imagine if they gave us a Shak T? What if they gave us Shak T? Would anybody be interested in the Shak T figure if they gave it to us? Would y'all be interested in that? Like, really? I know I would. The design would be off the charts. Definitely. It would be off the charts. It would be crazy. It would be crazy if they did. Luminar. Yep, definitely. A Luminar. Y'all, oh, come on, man. Speak it into existence, Mark Attack. Let's go. Hell yeah. A Yaddle. Definitely want a Yaddle. Give us a Barriss Ophi. I mean, she's been popular, especially since Tales of the Empire. Why not? Capitalize on it. Capitalize on it. Make it make sense. Speak it into existence. Make it make sense. And I think it would work. It would definitely work. It would be incredible. 1,000, I need the whole Jedi Council, and they're like couch cushion seats for a display. Hell yeah, Greg H. Do you understand? That would be the biggest. Yo, if they did that, I'd probably be hitting up Uncommon Flex. I'd be like, yo, Ty, I need the entire council scene. I need that whole diorama set. You're going to be busy. Here's $1,000. Let me just slap that at you right now. Go to work. Let me get that Shock T, son. Right? Let's go. Let's go. Kiadi, Plo Koon. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Darth Jar Jar. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's go. I mean, because it just makes so much sense. You know what? And as a matter of fact, I need to definitely see. We need to basically see a redemption. We need a Shock T redemption. Because there was here's the thing, right? Was a deleted scene. It was a deleted scene. Right? So we did get a deleted scene. It was deleted for a reason. So I think it's all ends are still on the table. We can see basically a redemption story. If you read the comics, especially within the last year, for some reason, Shock T's still alive. I'm just saying. I'll be all in for it. I definitely would be all in for it. And it would make sense. I think it would. It would make hella sense if they did some stuff like that, man, because we need them. And why not? But, all right, let me ask y'all this question, though. Do you think that maybe, just maybe, they're actually saving that? Because here's the thing. This year, we got the, powers of the dark side. Do you think that they might wait till around May the 4th next year and give us powers of the light side? Powers of the Jedi. They might give us powers of the light side at that point. Light side of the Force. Why not? And then they can kind of dip in and just start giving us those particular characters. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not? I think they could. I think they could. And also dip back in Legends. You can dip back in Legends and give us some as well. I'd take that. It definitely just makes the most sense. It makes the most sense. Yep. Light side has to be the move next year. It does. Maybe Kid Fisto is just a tease for next year. That's what I'm thinking. Oh man, powers of the light side would be Christmas. You already know, bro. Definitely it would. Tell me a shot of Anakin killing younglings would be funny. Guys, it's a joke, not really kids. I need Anakin's red eye. Bro, you a mess. You a mess. Do I pre-order or no? Mandy, come on. You know better than that. Hell yeah. Ayla Secure? Yes, let's go. Mandy, yes, you do that. Kobe Van Val, you might as well start. Kobe, you need to start ordering now. So here's the thing, Kobe, what you need to start doing is prepping your kids, your son now. You have your son watching the show. He's in the right place. If you haven't watching the show, it's meaningful. He's in the right place. And we in this collecting community like to steer our children, lead them into the right direction. If you get him started on collecting now, it's a winner. Mandy, yes, you want to get this. Agree, Lewis. You already know. We need Savage Opress yo. I don't think you already know, bro. You already know. I'm right there with you. We do. And here's the thing. Now keep this in mind because I'm trying to think because I know the powers of dark side that display or that's not over, initially until is it the 7th or the 9th? So I know it's going to be a while. We still got some time. We still got some time. Just like I'm trying to be optimistic about the Inquisitors. They got to give us those Inquisitors. But again, I always wagered off of like the Cos babies. And with the Cos babies, we did actually see a Savage Opress. So it would make so much sense that they do it. I don't know why not. I would love it. And it doesn't, and he's a Zabrak. You don't have to base his likeness off of anybody. Hell, if we didn't know that was Ray Park behind the makeup, you could be anybody. So, you know what I mean? Why not? It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense to do so. Why not? Make it happen. Make it so. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I've never seen this person before, so I won't really comment on that. You know, sometimes we get those trolls in here, so you already know how this system works. Sometimes people just want you to bring attention and comment on it. We'll just let it go. Have we ever gotten a figure of a named character that never had any speaking lines in the film? Good question. That's a good question. That's definitely a good question. That's a good question. Let me think on that, man. Let me think on that one. Savage Ventress before the end of the event. I'm hoping. Bro, you can't tell me that from the trailer. You can't say trailer wasn't good, but not to say the story is bad. Yeah, I don't look, bro. When it comes to people and individuals out there who speak, you know, negative about it, I just move on. Acolytes is going to be amazing. Exactly. Mute characters don't count. Right? Choose Bandolier. Oh, go on then. You already know, man. Like, I think, listen, opportunity is definitely there. You know, and I think that I'm hoping. I'm speaking a lot of these things into existence. I'm hoping that we actually get more, man. I'm really do hope that they continue, because this one was a pleasant surprise. Nobody saw this coming last night. None of us saw this coming. Nobody can say that they saw this coming. They did not see this coming at all. At all. Nobody. Because I definitely didn't see it coming. I didn't. It just happened. It just showed up. And I was like, wow. Shout out to Renz Talentino as always, because he actually hit me up. He sent me something. He sent this to me to let me know. But yeah. I'm happy about it. I pre-ordered it. It was definitely a no-brainer to get that done. I mean, come on, man. Like, it's Kid Fisto. And we've been wanting this for the longest time, to have him next to Mace. Can y'all imagine that? Have him, Mace. I mean, they're the only two that we have right now that we've seen. It didn't, you know, based off of the film, the only two that we can have to challenge the Darth Sidious once we get that. So, yeah, I'm in on this one, man. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. I mean, Star Ace has released Charlie Chaplin. True, that was definitely true. That was true. How was like no best of the best, no cap, no copper drop. Time to post some. You already know that, man. Do you think Hano Studios would do animated Clone Wars Rebel? That it's up for debate. It's up for debate. They could, if they were smart, take advantage of something like that. Anthony, get your pre-orders in, everybody. If you don't, every figure is going to go way higher than retail afterwards. This is the truth. Toy Box, Ni Plo Koon, Shakti, Ali Secure, Kiati Monday. Yes. Figurassic Park, but it was a mute film, so it doesn't count. Yo. I'm gonna get two of these guys if I can find an underwater head sculpt to go with my scuba. Yeah. Hey, or find somebody out there who can basically do like a, you know, you can, you know, somebody can definitely mod it for you. You know, they could do like a 3D mode. Why not? Why not? Andrew Gibo in the building. Thank you for being here. He said, at Kelnaka, the Wookiee Jedi from Acolyte would be sick. I think that's coming. I honestly believe that's coming. That's going to come. Hello, all. What's going on, Pedro? So glad to have you here, bro. Glad to have you here with us, man. Dopo Fisto, you already know, man. It was definitely a no-brainer to order this piece, man. It was a no-brainer to order this figure. Detailed recreation of the tentacles stresses. I'm wondering, well, no, I don't think, because I'm wondering if there's going to be a bit of wiring in the tentacles just to give it like a little bit of movement. I'm wondering. I don't know. All I know is it looks good. It looks good. Look at that. Phenomenal piece. Finally, Hot Toys, you have listened to us. You have come through and you have blessed us with something like this. So I'm happy. I'm definitely all in on this. This looks crazy good, crazy amazing, and I cannot wait. So I got to end the show like this one. Before I end the show, though, I want to ask y'all a question. We're going to stick around a little bit, so I'm not ending right now. We're going to stick around again. Thumbs up. All right, let's do this. Thumbs up, thumbs down for whoever's actually getting this. Let's see. If you're getting this, give me a thumbs up. If you're not getting it, give me a thumbs down. Let's see. I want to see. I want to weigh. Let's see. I would have actually put up like a tally. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to pull up a poll right now. I want to see thumbs up, thumbs down. Who's getting this? Let's see. Any other Star Wars figures in the graveyard? I don't know. We got Anthony thumbs up. We got Anthony, Andrew Gibo thumbs up. We got Christopher thumbs down. Not a collect. I got you, bro. We got Chewy's Bandolier is up. Blitz is up. When we getting our sculpted Anakin, I don't know. We'll have to see. Renz is down. He's not getting it. Keith Balavi, he's like, I'm down. I'm not getting it. Let me see here. I think not pre-ordering, though. Mark Attack is getting it. No question. Figure Jurassic Park is getting it. Christopher Greaves is definitely getting it. Prime Time Reviews, thank you for being here. He's getting it. Clinton's getting it. Thumbs up. Cobra Emperor's getting it. Already pre-ordered. Greg H is getting it. Evil Sneaker was like thumb. He's getting it. I already know. Island Toy. Yeah, so we got, you know, he looks good, but I think I got to start with Spider-Man or I'll get in trouble from my son. Yeah. Kobe, yeah, Kobe, you need to move in that direction because you know the young man gonna be like, yeah, nah, come on now. You know you gotta do it, Kobe. If you don't, then you send it to me and we'll talk. I'll talk to him. Mandy, thumbs up. Okay, Mandy, this is what I'm talking about. Mandy, we're gonna talk about this on Sunday as well, so be prepared. Looks great. Just too many others I want. And that's that. And here's the thing, bro. And I'm glad you brought that up. There is way too. So that's the thing. There's a lot of other figures out there that people want and they're waiting on. And that's understanding. That is completely understanding. You might be scaling back on certain things. You might have a focus on certain IPs. My focus is strongly towards Star Wars than it is anything else. I would say like my biggest focus is Star Wars and Marvel at the moment, in a sense. It's kind of crazy. And I didn't say DC because we're not getting a lot of DC figures, which is crazy because there's so much. We got to wait and see what James Gunn does with DC. But my focal point right now is Star Wars and Marvel. So strongly Star Wars, though. I have to say that. So I'm strongly within the Star Wars realm. So a lot of people won't really gravitate to this because they have a focus. And there is nothing wrong with that, man. If you're not going to get it, there is nothing wrong with that. And I don't think people should be shunned because they don't want it. There's something for everybody, you know what I mean? Like that's just where it's at. There's always something for everybody. That's how we do it. Miss Mace, but this doesn't want to be missed. You already know this. I don't want to miss this piece. Unusual. You already know. We got my man, definitely is here in the building. Glad I put in my pre-order on May, so Fisto is a must now. You already know, man, definitely. You already know that. You already know. Star Wars is just too captivating on the display. You know, all day, bro. All day. That's just the way it is. And there's so much you can do with it. There's so much richness to it, to the IP in general. Yeah, my focus is mainly on the original trilogy. First, anything else after that. You already know. I got you, bro. I got you. And you know what? Keep doesn't make you any less of a collector for having a focus. And that's the thing is like, keep in mind. Now, mind you, 101 people in here watching. Make sure you hit the 102 people watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Please do subscribe to the channel and keep this boat floating and moving. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. We all collect certain things. And this is the part of why we do shows like this, to show you different varieties. Like we're eclectic in the collecting community. You have to be. So there's always going to be something out there for everybody. This right here was just a pleasant surprise. It is. It's a pleasant surprise. And here's the thing. I want to say this. We may or may not get Kit Fisto, but we will get a species, because if anybody have seen the trailer, there is a character that everybody is like, well, is that Kit? Is that supposed to be Kit Fisto or not? Or is that just someone from his species? Because it was in the trailer of the Acolytes. He's there. He is definitely there. So, and I definitely want a Vanessa Rowe. Got to get a Vanessa Rowe. High Republic is dope. I don't care what nobody says. I read the book. The stories are decent. So the High Republic is on point. So you already know. But yeah, this definitely coming home. Definitely excited about this. It's definitely something that I need to have, and I'm so glad that they released it finally. And here's the thing. I might be skeptical about Purgatory, but it does bode well for people. You know, if they are stepping into that arena and they are showing us pieces from there, we could possibly get more figures released from Purgatory. We could. Who knows? Who knows? If they're doing this, what would give me more hope is if they hurry up and give us the goddamn, like my CT603. If they would hurry up and give us those damn, the rest of the actual Inquisitors. Fourth sister, fifth brother. Come on, let's go. But anyway, not to get on out on a tangent when it comes to that. This looks good. This looks good. It is definitely worth collecting. Do want to have this in my collection. And on top of that, let's head on over, because just in case people need to know, if you're going through Sideshow, I mean, again, you might be going through so many different mediums. So many different people are getting this. If you're going through Sideshow, if you want to know, and if you want to know the actual price, it is only, so it's going for $275. So it's $275 on Sideshow. I think it's like a $27 NRD if you want to put that down to pre-order this piece. But $275, Kit Fisto, LED light up. It's not bad. It's not too bad. I was thinking that once they release it, it would probably be around like the 250, 255 range. But 275, it was pushing it, but it wasn't too bad. It's not too bad. It's definitely not too bad. This is Kit Fisto. I mean, come on, man. Why not? Why not? That's not too bad. I just refuse to order overseas. I'm not paying those outlandish prices, and you already know they're gonna hike them some bitches up. I'm not doing that. Not doing it. Not doing it. No. No way. No way. No way. Yeah, but 275 is not too bad. That's definitely not too bad. Not too bad. You know, it is what it is. At least you have those choices. Let's go. Yes, more Sith, less Jedi. Hey, yo, Mario, man, you already know where I sit, bro. I sit in that little gray area where I love Jedi, but the Sith are just cool as shit. So they got to give us the rest of those Inquisitors. But I'm happy about this. Mario, are you getting this? Are you getting Kit? What's up, Mario? We got El Professor in the building, y'all. Give him some love. The beer god himself. The 6'3" giant. Mario, are you getting this, bro? Or are you passing on it? That's the interesting part. I don't know. I don't know if Mario's gonna get this or not. I don't know where Mario sits. Are you threatening me, Master Mark? I don't know. What's up, Figure Craft in the building? My guy. What's going on with you, bro? So glad to have you here with us, man. Mario is waiting on Alia. He might be. He definitely might be. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know, man. I don't know. Definitely, I don't know. Like I said, man, it's not going to be for everybody, but it'll be for a couple people out there. But I'm glad that they're definitely going in and at least giving us these figures, man. Giving us the figures that you know. And a lot of people are going to be like, yo, is this too much Star Wars going around? They're sticking with an IP that they know they can make money off of. Same for Batman, Iron Man, and certain figures that we get from Marvel. But at least with Star Wars, we're getting variety. We get more variety out of that and not too many rehashes. This is why this is a beautiful thing. This is why this is a beautiful space, because they're not just giving us a rehash, even though they do that. But, you know, I'm good with this. I'm happy about this. I'm definitely happy about this. I'm happy. I don't know yet. Mario said, I don't know yet. I'm worried about longevity of those dreads, but yeah, I want it. You got to get it, bro. 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 Especially if you're getting Sidious, and if you got Mace, you know you got to get it, bro. Come on, man. You might as well go and do that. I think those tentacles will have some wiring on them. I'm hoping. That was my thing. If it has the wiring on it, it's going to work best for me. I needed to have that wiring, because we want that rotation. We definitely want that rotation. Valkyrie said he's getting it. Will the tentacles be the same as Ahsoka's Lakes? I don't know. Because with hers, and you know what? That's a good question. They might be. Because then that means you might get some movement. These, he kind of figures that can really make your prequel collection pop on the shelf. Definitely it is. You remember the baby agent I helped deliver in men? And yeah, yo, Ariel, this is what I think that they got. It looks just like that. Yeah, I remember the big, yup, exactly, yup. Yep. I was thinking that when I saw it on screen for the first time. Yep, exactly. True, good idea. Just get the Jedis to have them lay on the floor where City is standing victorious. See, there you go with that, bro. What if you're not getting Mace or Sidious? It doesn't matter, because, you know, Mandy, if you have Obi-Wan, if you have Anakin, you're fine. You're fine. Again, you still have representation of the Order. So you're good. You don't have to have Mace. You don't have to have Sidious. You still have that representation, and it's a unique figure. So you're good to go. Marcus Sack said, Mandy, it's treason then. Yeah. Wiring will definitely make the posing dynamic. And that's you know, I think that's where we're all at right now. We want it to be as dynamic as possible. It makes so much sense. See here. We just got over 7 Sith characters in the last few months. I'm down for more Jedi. Tell him, Dr. Restitution. Get him. I'm going to order him tonight. You already know. Collect what you love. You already know, Pedro Lopez. That's what it's all about, bro. Collect what it is that you love. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Anyway, man, we got 88 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Again, such an awesome show. Thank you guys for being here again and rocking with me, because it's been fun. Definitely been fun. I'm going to get out of here, go grab some lunch. I got a couple things I need to do before I start back to my second half of finishing off some things with some clients. We will be back tonight. Figure Flex Friday. You already know what's going down. Figure Flex Friday at 7:30. It'll be at 7:30 tonight, so make sure you tune in. Make sure you stop through. It's going to be a good one. Can't wait to see all those submissions. Me, Lumi, Lou. I think Late Bloomer is off today, but he'll be back next week. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I am out of here, man. Peace and love to all of y'all. Remember, be kind. Don't be a hater, like whoever that Anthony, that who was it, that Mafia Thumb, whatever, who came in here was a hater. We always get you. There's always one. There's always one in the bunch. Anyway, it is what it is. Everybody, have a great day, man. Have an awesome day, awesome weekend. If we don't get a chance to talk to you later, man. But again, love y'all. See the rest of y'all. Some people tonight on Figure Flex Friday and on Collectors Lounge International. Don't forget, next Friday, there will be a special 2 p.m. corner where I'll be sitting down with Yost from Jazz Inc., and we'll be having a conversation. I wanted to figure out some things that haven't already been asked, and I got some good things going. So can't wait for that. Yost and me sitting down next Friday, 2 o'clock. Make sure that you are there. Yes. Anyway, talk to you guys later on. Peace and love. Have a great day. We are out.